Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing the $500 Ryzen 5 budget PC build review. And this isn't going to be the most comprehensive PC review you've ever seen, but I'm not a big computer guy. I'm going to do the best I can, and the only reason I'm doing this is because I've been editing video with an old laptop and with free software, and I was hitting a wall, you know. My exports were taking forever. I had to convert all my files. It was terrible. All right, it was terrible. So if you're in my shoes and you're like, I can't handle this anymore, I need to do something about these export times and the crappy quality and the pixelation and all that type of stuff, you're gonna want a better computer. So I think for $500 you can get what you need to do something decent, make a decent video, you know. All right, so this PC has a Ryzen 5 1400 CPU, ASRock AB350 motherboard, has 8 gigs of RAM, has 2 gigs GTX 1030 graphics card. It's got a Seagate 500 gig 7200 RPM hard drive, and it's got a Crucial C400 SSD. I'm not going to include the price of the SSD in with this budget build because I got that hard drive really cheap off of a friend, and that's a really expensive hard drive. So that is my main processing hard drive. So the results, you know, of this review are going to reflect that. I think if you had just a regular like 7200 RPM hard drive as your main hard drive, I think you would still do well with this build for video editing, for basic video editing, as long as you're not doing crazy stuff in After Effects or something like that. But I wouldn't even know because I don't use After Effects that much. So I think you would still be okay even with a regular hard drive with this budget build, because I'm really happy with this. This is working really well for me. Okay guys, so here we are in Premiere Pro CC, and I'm going to show you guys a couple exports just so you can see how fast this works and compare it to your current setup. So what I have going on right here is I have 2 clips in here, and I have this trimmed to 1 minute exactly. So I'm going to export this 1 minute clip. This doesn't have any transitions or color correction or anything done to it. It's just 2 raw clips, 2 GoPro clips. And as you can see here, it's just a raw clip. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to set this to YouTube 1080 HD. Okay guys, so I'm going to use a stopwatch to time this because I don't think the meter counter is accurate. I'm going to start it as soon as I hit export. So the estimated time remaining, you can see it's 44 seconds. Stopwatch is at 15 seconds right now. So like I said, this is 60 seconds of footage. I've actually never done this benchmark test before, so I'm actually interested to see the results too. I was just like, yeah, this exports really fast, so I've been happy with it, but I've never timed it like this, so I'm learning something new too, guys. We're at 50 seconds right now. 56. 1 minute. 1 minute, 7 seconds. So as you can see, I think it was at 96% when we hit a minute. All right, now we have the same 1 minute clip, but we're going to export it with the YouTube 2160p 4K preset. And I'm going to use the same stopwatch. We're going to time this again. Okay guys, so I sped that up just in the interest of saving your attention span, but that was 3 minutes 35 seconds to do 4K. So not quite 4 times as long, but more than twice the time. But you know, if you extrapolate that out, what you're gonna find is, you know, if you have a 10-minute video 4K, it's gonna take you roughly 30 minutes to render it out. Not that bad. That's pretty good. I mean, like the setup I had going before, I was using an i5 laptop, and you know, a 20-minute video in 1080 was taking me 2 to 3 hours to render out. All right guys, the next test I'm going to run here is Cinebench R15. So like I said before, the Crucial solid state hard drive that I'm using is giving me an advantage here. So I don't, you know, that hard drive has a transfer rate of like 6 gigs a second. So you're seeing it here. This is pretty fast though. So another thing I wanted to show you is how good the scrubbing is on this. So, you know, this footage is 1080 footage. I have, not that. I have this set to full here. But, like if you go 1/4, it's a little bit skippy. Not too bad though. But I usually don't even cut it down. I'll just run it full power. And this is just me holding down the arrow key. So you can hear the sound skipping, but you're gonna notice the motion is not skipping around too much. You know, if you're trying to find your placement. You're trying to find your placement with, you know, cuts and stuff like that. You can get pretty much exactly where you need to be all the time by just holding down the arrow key and scrubbing back and forth. All right, guys, so that's it. I hope you liked this video. Like I said, I'm not a big computer guy. I'm not going to be doing a ton of tech reviews or anything like that, but I just figured this applied to what I was doing here, and, you know, I've been trying to figure out what the best solution is and what I should do and what's the best way to do this whole process here. And I know there's a lot of other people out there wondering the same thing, and sometimes the specific answer you're looking for is hard to find. So I figured sharing some information and some of the things that I've learned can help you guys. So if you like this video, give me a comment, subscribe to my channel, ring that bell so you get notifications, and drop me a like or something, you know. See you next time. Peace.